I love the momentum that AEW has. Love the pay-per-view. Love Dynamite last night. But if your company has one of the most marketable men of all time showing up on a fairly frequent basis, the hotter company is WWE because they have The Rock. Like that's the trump card. You can match up all these other great things, and but you've got Okada, you've got Ospreay and Danielson. Yes, I'm excited about all those things. There's only one Rock, man. There's only one Dwayne, and even though Stone Cold was bigger in their heydays, like The Rock gets the biggest reaction in WWE right now. Like still, like he's heel Rock, he's Hollywood Rock, and that music hits. And he's got people eating out of the palm of their hand, right? Like at this point, they're chanting Rocky sucks almost out of respect, the way people booed Miz out of respect. Like they're still loving every second that he's out there because he's that charismatic. He's that good. Like the Rock puts the WWE over and kicks them into a stratosphere that AEW can't touch because there's only one Dwayne.
Yeah, I hear all that, and I think that's fair, but I don't know. From a wrestling standpoint, we've mentioned them earlier. Like when it comes to free agency, Ospreay, Okada, Mercedes, these are wrestlers that WWE wanted. Like those are three guys and girls they can build around, and they chose AEW. And AEW won that bidding war, and yes, they might have deeper pockets. And I think that says a lot to where AEW is right now from a sheer wrestling standpoint. Whereas as good as Dwayne is he here 2 months from now?
Well, so that's a different question. The question on the bottom of the screen says, which company is hotter right now? Sure. Right? Like, that's the question. So, right now, Dwayne's here.
That's fair.
And 3 in a row. Yeah.
Not 4, though. Sorry.
But again, like maybe after Mania, or maybe once we hit June, July, sure. AEW's flying high because they found out a way to make all these chess pieces work that they were able to add, and they're hitting their stride with adding these extra pay-per-views instead of just having the quarterly ones, and really leading up to and we're super excited about what's going to happen at Wembley this year. And WWE cools off a little bit because, well, the bloodline's not, sure. The Rock is going to be around maybe for SummerSlam. I don't know when we're doing Rock Roman. We're going to get it at some point. But if we think that Cody wins, well, that kind of cools off Roman, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And honestly, Cody as champ, it's probably going to cool him off a little bit because he's gotten this hot as part of the chase. So I think that, yes, maybe 2 or 3 months from now, the unthinkable can happen and AEW can be the hotter company. But right now, in the present tense, with Dwayne around, it's hard to top the excitement of what's The Rock going to say next.
Sure. I guess I'm just thinking it from my standpoint, like watching wrestling where leaving Sunday Night Revolution, it's like, this was unbelievable. Like it didn't feel too long. Every match delivered. Like it was an amazing time. Collision is more often than not my favorite show of the week. Dynamite on Wednesdays, you're watching every single segment. Raw and SmackDown, there's still a lot that you can fast forward through. Like, yes, they have their high spots right now, but there's still a lot where it's like, I don't need to watch that. I can skip that. And like, it's predictable and it's paint by numbers. They're hot from a business standpoint. They sell out wherever they go. But just from a sheer wrestling is why I go AEW right now.